him. It's just, he's a spectacle, I guess, right now.
Definitely. All right, we saw Roy and Snake, so definitely a very fiery match coming up here on PS2. Listen to that Lord Keeper Zinnia soundtrack. Such a good soundtrack.
All right, and there's the C4. Again, it looks so tiny. You would think it looks like a little... Oh, I'm not even going to say it right now, but it's not something
it's just a little calorie mate on the floor right there, you know. So we see Wildfire start, you know, trying to do what Roy does best and just get in there and start wrecking the percent super quick. But he's having a tough time getting past this wall that MVD wants to put up here.
And Wall is correct. Like I'm so surprised that Wildfire is not still trying to recover from the stage. That I don't know how Roy would be able to get around that ideally, but I would have to see more of this game, obviously. But right now it looks like MVD knows what he's doing. What with the whole running at him backwards with a grenade in hand. If Wildfire misspaces at all, he's gonna literally get blown up for it. Ooh, but almost gets that forward smash read. If had just gotten the sweet spot, that would have been it right there. I don't know if Snake is still a heavyweight like he was in Brawl, which was
he's one of the heavier characters, so he's a little bit difficult to KO. While he's gonna up B right through the Nikita missile. Ooh, try to read the forward roll into the C4. However, Wildfire's gonna be just short of it.
All right, Wildfire with the patience, unfortunately.
First off, though.
Yeah, it gets caught out. Patience won't help you when you're just getting so pressured.
Wow, he's shutting off so many lanes of the stage with these explosives. It's hard for Wildfire to find that best route to closing the gap. Snake does best, just shutting down lanes and just lighting you up with all these grenades in C4. MVD definitely showing his stuff.
Okay.
Forward tilt's going to be clashing right there. Dash Attack's going to push him right back off stage. Might see some fancy footwork here from MVD to take off the second stock.
It's nice to see that MVD is no slouch when it comes to close quarters combat. Like he obviously excels when he's got a setup going on, but if you get in his zone, then he'll show you that he will beat you at your own game.
Snake has mastered the basics of CQC, so definitely showing him that carries over to Smash Bros as well. Wildfire keeping his composure too, you know, definitely, you know, not getting too greedy, not getting too antsy, and not playing too patiently either. He's playing exactly the way he would play against anyone else. So it's definitely good that he keeps his composure here.
Right, hasn't skipped a beat.
Ooh, but the up air is going to take off that first stock from MVD. However, Wildfire staying at a very high percent.
All right.
Bad boy and Trickster on 4. Bad boy Trickster.
All right, not being so silly as to get hit by the Nikita missile out of nowhere, but at this point now, though, anything will kill. And all right.
Wildfire really just keeping his pace. He's not getting too shaken up, not breaking his rhythm. But with the grenade into C4 will catch that second stock. However, then Wildfire is starting to really closing on the second stock here. Let's see if he can't clean off this stock and maybe even things back up again.
I wonder if Wildfire could incorporate any counter into his strategy right now. Like countering that would have instantly put MVD's second stock out, but
it's difficult with Snake because you get hit by a grenade and then get by the explosion of that forward smash from center stage is going to take out that stock.
All right, so
Wildfire getting a little bit of momentum back here. Can't see if he can't even up the stock right here and maybe start to take the game.
All right, up B.
Raw up B down to 21%, falling up air through the platform, up to 32. Wildfire's definitely got a little bit of a hill to climb, but it's doable. He can definitely. Nikita's gonna catch him though. That Nikita missile hungry for that Roy stock.
Unfortunately, I don't think he had anything to do except up B right into it. Like, what else could he have done?
Without any more reliable ledge options there for Roy, it's a little bit harder for him to recover. So still a great stuff by Wildfire. Stay composed the whole time, start to really make the comeback there at the end. Let's see how he decides to carry this momentum in the game too.
Right, like you can see the potential once he gets a string going, and if he manages to catch him sleeping, like with an air dodge into the ground, he'll eat you alive. Problem is, when he gets sent off stage, how do you get around that? Definitely. I think the answer to that is don't get put in that situation in the first place.
Maintain your stage control, and then also maybe try to bait out the movement of Nikita, because MVD is going to go straight for you with it. Maybe try and get an air dodge to snap the ledge, or like we saw before, just throw out a hitbox to go through the missile so that way you won't get hit by it. So we're going to see where we're going to go here on game 2. Looks like Wildfire's going to want to counterpick him to maybe Univa.
I would think he would want like a huge stage, or he might even run it back to PS2. But I think like he wants to avoid stages that have large blast zones because he again doesn't want to be off stage or above him for any reason. He wants to stick to the ground and keep MVD above him because even if he sets up grenades, he'll still have to land, and that means maybe a easy forward smash read. Well, not easy, but at least something.
So someone's going to come back here to PS2. Definitely, you don't want to pick a... Oh, Pikachu? Fucking no, Roy. So yeah, you definitely don't want to pick a stage that has too much space platform-wise either, because there's just Snake a lot more room to lay down his walls and his traps and all that. Trying to see how Wildfire decides to handle game 2 here. MVD still, I mean, showing why he's a top player. Just such a strong and competent player.
Ooh, wanted to go for the grab, but MVD one step ahead.
Up the traps, just getting those confirms easy.
Actually, that's some decent pressure that MVD puts on himself whenever he lets a grenade blow up. So I don't know if Wildfire just maybe wants to slow down a little bit, but not to a point to let him get comfortable. And
there goes that first stock. Looks like he kind of just jumped into the Blastzone because he knew, okay, this stock is done. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to just drop right back down to the center stage again. So MVD seemed very comfortable at 17% on this first stock. Definitely tough for, definitely a mountain to climb for Wildfire. Not undoable. We just gotta see how he decides to change and adapt his gameplay to MVD's.
Like play around the grenades, just dance around him. Don't come at him straight on.
Definitely. Dancing blade downward angle is gonna get some good percent on there. Snake's being like, oh, I dropped this grenade here. You can have it, throwing him right back over at Wildfire.
All right, MVD taking to the skies, just trying to reset the situation.
And that's a scary concept. Snake taking to the skies and just dropping a bunch of grenades on you.
Right, like you're so busy trying to keep track of where Snake is that you got to remember that he's also throwing some of his own stuff down. And if you miss where it is, you might get blown up 30 seconds later.
Definitely. Wildfire saying, here, you drop this grenade and throw it right back to Snake. Snake said, thanks. I'm going to let it blow up. Wow, that up, you're going to take him right off the top there. Definitely a stylish kill. Oh, there we go. Roy's our boy coming out. Maybe this will give Wildfire some energy.
The energy that he needs to take this.
Cheering for our boy here. Vegas, you better be cheering for our boy out here in chat as well.
All right. I like how he's going in for more grabs when MVD has a grenade, because he knows that trying to trade...
That out smash came back down at him right before he could grab ledge, so tough way to lose that stock. You can see now he's kind of just taking something to recompose himself and going back into this with a clear head.
Right, but as I said, with the grabs, that's just exactly what he needs.
Definitely.
All right, set up. There we go. Trade, but get him. All right, catch him, catch him. Okay.
Wow, just this percent being put on so quickly by MVD.
All right, doesn't drop the C4, but...
Sour Spot F smash. If that was Sweet Spot, I may have taken that stock. But we got still such a hill to climb for Wildfire. Standing at such a dangerous percent to be at versus Snake. Got more C4s coming down. Wildfire's going to take it right off the top. So again, last stock situation. Let's see if Wildfire can catch up on the stock lead here and maybe take him into a game 3.
My goodness, how did that Nikita missile not hit him? It's just so terrifying to be off stage against this guy.
Wow, jab into up. It's such a strange confirm, but I mean, you got some good percent for him.
You got to take whatever you can get at this point.
There we go. Quick little jab into forward air. Very good bread and butter with Roy.
Oh, a down throw into up tilt.
There it goes. Snake showing those fantastic legs of his to take out that final stock from Wildfire.
The minute I saw what percent he was in, I'm like, yeah, MVD is probably going to want to put this man to rest.
And here comes the boot, just boom, right off the top. Great stuff to Wildfire, though, staying composed, taking both of those games to last stock situations. Very proud of him out here. We're going to see if MVD continues to reign terror over our Vegas crew, if one of us can maybe take him down.